So, I wrote a post about this a while back, thinking about doing this, making this into a little series, and through the 3 comments that I saw, they're all like, "Go for it." So I am. I'm going for it, and I'm doing it. This is my take on the geological time of our planet, episode 1. And starting us off was the Hadean Eon, and it was the first 600 million years of our planet, uh, starting 4.6 billion years ago and ending about 4 billion years ago. Um, its name Hadean is a reference to Hades, the Greek translation of the Hebrew word for hell. And although we don't know much about this time, we do know that it was quite literally hell on earth. This is what our planet looked like. Not like today. No, it was this. This is what it looked like. Oh, and this is also what it looked like. Just nothing but meteor, asteroid, comet bombardments and volcanic activity, and maybe massive storms with no water. Just it was hell on earth. This is what I imagine hell to look like if I were to ever go there. This is it. Uh, I'm not a fan of Star Wars. I'm really not. But this planet, our planet then, looked more like the place where Obi-Wan and Anakin had their final fight before Anakin became Darth Vader. Mustafar, I think is what it's called. I don't know. But it looked more like that than what it does today. Um, and boy, it was hot. Like, very hot. Too hot for life to exist. Although some scientists believe something could exist, like the very first versions of prokaryotes could have existed. There's no evidence to that, and a lot of people don't believe it, myself included. I think it was too freaking hot. I'm talking 450-ish degrees Fahrenheit, or 230-ish degrees Celsius. That's too hot. And I think it's too hot during the summertime. My lord. And there's a big debate as to when our atmosphere formed. So, the early atmosphere likely began as a region of escaping hydrogen and helium. It's generally believed that gases like methane were present sometime after the crust cooled, and volcanic outgassing added water vapor, nitrogen, and more hydrogen to it as well. Also, since comets aren't like asteroids and meteors in that they're just big chunks of ice, sometimes scientists believe that these comets helped in forming our oceans because they would come here, they would melt, and now you just have a big puddle of water. Especially because over this 600 million years, the Earth started cooling drastically because it was just naturally cooling down. So as long as it didn't evaporate, I could believe that theory as well. This brings us to where our moon came from, or how it got where it is today, anyways. It's highly believed, this is the most believed theory, that, that a planet or asteroid, something the size of about Mars, which was given the name Theia, crashed into Earth like this. See, and the residue of that impact started orbiting our planet, kind of like a ring. You kind of see here, yes, it's believed at one point Earth had a ring, kind of like Saturn or in other planets. This partially explains why there was so many asteroid and meteor impacts at this time. It could have been part of the residue. And then over time, that residue that decided to not crash into our lovely planet slowly compacted into each other to make a big sphere, like you see here. And then it slowly just kind of got further and further away until it got where it is now. That is the best way I can explain this widely believed theory. Again, I don't think there's any evidence to prove it, but it's the most known, or it's most believed anyways. And now with a present moon to create a gravitational pull, Earth now has its tides for its oceans that were slowly forming. And like I said earlier, during this first 600 million years, our planet had started cooling. pretty significantly. By the end of the Hadean and the start of the Archean, it was roughly 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Still a lot warmer and too hot for us and most things to live on, but that's better than the 450 degrees Fahrenheit hellish temperatures that start our planet off, you know. Uh, and that's where our planet is at the moment. After the first 600 million years, anyways. Uninhabitable for now, but it planted the seeds of what our planet is today and for life to start later on. Anyways, that was episode 1, the Hadean Eon. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you thought and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and other great stuff. I truly do appreciate all you guys. Hope you have a great day. Peace.